I'm gonna back up a little bit.
And I'm going to back up further than that.
All right. Well, welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is Wifey and Wifey. Me and my wife running our mouths talking about life. Today we are doing our favorite, aka only segment, besides the podcast. Advice no one asked us for.
I'm biting my nail. So y'all going to have to wait.
Oh my gosh.
It just got caught on the couch, so.
Oh no.
And there's really nothing I can do about that. I don't have a nail file, so I got to get it off, or else I'm going to be bothered. And I might get it caught for real, and then it's going to be bleeding. Do y'all want to see my nail bleeding? So.
What if that gives us the views?
Girl. They could fight me. Anyway. Y'all already know I have our letter writer's letter over here, because I'm the reader here. She's the writer, I'm the reader. Okay. I really don't know which one I was supposed to do first, so we're just gonna pick one. Let's see. Okay, let's do this one. So the woman I've been seeing for about 8 months did something really weird today, and I don't know how to feel about it. So she had an ex about 2 years ago who she was in love with. But the girl cheated with men and left her for another man. Left her for a man. Not another man, because the girl's not a man. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, now she has opened up to me and shared all of the horrible things her ex did. Sometimes too much in my opinion. But today we were taking a drive around my city and she just said, I'm going to show you where my ex used to live. So she takes me to her old apartment complex and says she caught her ex in a lie here and how she used to barbecue there. And I asked her, you don't think it's weird you showing me your ex's old house? And she didn't think it was weird. I've asked her in the past, do she love this girl? And she said no. But now I'm starting to think she is still in love with this girl, or maybe harboring feelings, or haven't got over what this girl did to her. I don't know. But it makes me feel like, will she even give me what I deserve if she never got closure from her past? Now, I don't think the ex wants her at all, because she has moved on and is with her current boyfriend, but should I distance myself? Okay. Before anything happens, y'all already know I always have an aside or tangent or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Donica knows where my ex, but we used to live on that side of town. We don't live pretty much everywhere in Dallas. Mm-hmm. So, like, if I'm driving by, I'll be like, that bitch used to stay right there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and I'll be like, let's go knock on her door.
But I've never gone out of my way.
We was just already
to take her to show her like an ex's place. It was just like we were already passing by, because like Dallas is only so big or whatever. Yeah. Like if we passing by, I used to be like right there, you know. But we not gonna like be on the other side of town, and I'd be like, I just have an urge to show you about this bitch from my past, and we drive 10 minutes out of the way. You know,
coincidentally enough, her parents not only live in the same neighborhood, they live a street over from this girl I dated in high school. Have I told you that? Yeah. So just random. I don't care. But it's just like, oh, well, look at this shit. But we not detouring to the
we can't detour to nobody's house because that person's really not relevant in my life.
Gas too high to be making detours down memory lane. Okay, honey?
I'm dead.
Do you think she's still caught up on her ex?
I think that when you start to trust somebody, you kind of want to vent some things. Maybe she hasn't had anybody to vent to in the past. Yeah. And that just lets stuff build up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, if you've never been able to like express those things and they just been sitting at the tip of your tongue, but you've not had anyone to tell them to, I can see where you kind of just like almost like this purge of all this information, but it's kind of overwhelming.
And I don't see how you've been with this girl for 8 months, but you don't know if she really into you. You know what I'm saying? Like, are y'all not dating for real, or y'all just kind of like talking, and it's just now finally getting like a little bit more serious, or like
So the cynical part of me is just going to say I think she does have feelings for her ex. Not all lesbians, but all lesbians pretty much. Like most lesbians, they have that one that they just can't let go of. So many of us, we be playing back and forth with our exes way too damn much. And I've been in a situation where all somebody wanted to do was talk about their ex, and she did this, and she did wrong this way, and it's not a third. And young me.
How long were y'all together though?
Girl, I was young. I was like 19, 20. Also, this is like my really like hoe phase, trifling. I knew her ex. Me and her ex were friends. Not friends, we were work friends. We all worked together, but I worked with the ex. They was both fine, but the other chick hit me up first and was like, "You want to hang out?" I was like, "I mean, you single, I'm single. I'm trying to get my little cuckoo 8." So I listened to you complain about your ex for a little while, and I thought that would transpire to something else. It did not. It was just super awkward. And then,
so how long did that go on? Is what I'm asking. Was
Girl,
this like the beginning, right?
Yeah, it was like 3 weeks.
So yeah, that's my thing. Like,
and then the ex tried to fight me, and I was like,
did she never? It's like anytime we do these, I always have extra questions. Like, did she never bring her ex up to you in the beginning of the relationship? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, these are the questions I
for
have.
Me,
that would be the only thing that makes me feel like you should be a little insecure. If she brought her up in the beginning and she's continuing to bring her up 8 months later,
or if it's just like she's just
right?
now feeling comfortable, so now she's telling you about her
all
past.
The beans, right? That's my question.
Because
it
makes
says
the difference.
Now she has opened up to me and shared all the horrible things her ex did. But you like sometimes too much, in my opinion. But like,
you know what can fix all of this though?
Communication.
Ooh,
as usual.
Just a conversation. And if you're uncomfortable, especially something like talking about an ex, if you're uncomfortable talking about that, put up that boundary and just be like, we talk about your ex a lot, and it does kind of make me question whether or not you still have feelings for her. Or, make me question whether or not you here for me or I'm just playing therapist. Because we, human beings, we love to just trauma dump on people instead of just going to therapy like we should be doing.
Yeah, that's my thing. Like, have y'all like had a conversation to where you tell the girl like, hey, I'm really not comfortable talking about your ex? It kind of seems like you're a little bit fixated on the ways that she did you wrong or whatever. Or is it literally just, I'm just talking about her for this week just because, like, I'm finally comfortable telling you about the things that I've been through, and then I'm going to be done.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So do you distance yourself or no? Would you?
I wouldn't be in this predicament. I wouldn't be in this predicament.
Especially not 8 months in. Maybe 8 weeks in, we still doing this.
Because first of all...
But I'm definitely going to be like, I don't... You can tell me about your ex, like, in generalities, but I don't really want to go down a rabbit hole of what your ex did wrong or whatever, because we're trying to build something new, right?
Yeah.
So...
There's not very many things that make me uncomfortable, if that makes any sense. Like, you wanna, as long as we're not about to do nothing weird at your ex house, like, sure, show me where she live, I don't care. But what we doing afterwards, that's my thing. Like, how do we bring it back to us?
Yeah.
If it's just a day full of stuff about your ex, like, I'm not with that. I don't want to do that. Yeah. But it's like you just talking about how she's expressed to you the things that her ex did wrong, and then she pulled you up to the ex house. I mean, some people may think that's weird, and if you that type of person, like, within 8 months, y'all don't know each other enough that this girl knows that you're not that type of person, because, like, I don't know, there are different type of people in this world.
Yeah.
To some people, that's fun. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna show you all the places where my ex used to stay and be and hang out. Like, and if you're not that type of person, shouldn't she know that at month 8?
Yeah.
No, like, no, that's my thinking.
It's
I
why it's
personally
important to have the those deeper conversations in the beginning.
not being in this predicament. I guess maybe I would distance myself. I don't know.
I would take a tiny step. I would, definitely have that conversation and then take a tiny step back to see
how the person really
react.
feels. Like, I'm going to distance myself to see where your head is at.
Yeah.
After we've had the talk, we need to talk. But, this person don't seem like they going to have that conversation. Or else they would have had it. We wouldn't be in a Facebook group, like, talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'd have been said something by now.
Y'all gotta get offline and start talking to y'all people face to face. Stop talking to strangers. What you listen to us for? Go talk to your person.
I'm dead. I'm not gonna talk to your person. Get out of here. Get out of here. Don't ever come.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Make sure you come
and
back.
then maybe you guys can just watch this video if you don't want to have the tough conversation. Be like, there's this Wifey and Wifey, you heard of them? Let's watch their newest video. And we set you up. Just cut it off before this part, because then it's going to be awkward.
Because we are special circumstances. And you never know how people are going to react to us.
Yeah. So, see what they think after, they done looked at this. But we do appreciate you guys for tuning in. I think that's it. Wifey, the letter N, Wifey on Instagram and all the socials and stuff.
Thanks for rocking with us, guys. We're out of here.
Peace.